Hey guys, this is Mike Hartman, and I want to do a little bonus training on my series of videos that talks about how to post to multiple groups for free. So far, I've shown you the technique that I use. I just released some more videos out talking about the strategy that I use for groups and how I post and how I go about, posting to multiple groups and how I get leads every day from the posts that I make. So, I've had a lot of people since I've released these videos email me and say, well, my links, my posts aren't going through, they're being returned. And a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times it's because Facebook is rejecting your link. They either, maybe you're in Empower Network, or you've used URL shortening address, and Facebook doesn't like it. It could be 100 different companies, and they can be pretty finicky sometimes. So here's a little trick that you can use to get around worrying about whether your link is going to be accepted by Facebook, and that is to use the static HTML tabs. And I'm not going to go into how you get these on your page. What you're looking at is my a Facebook business page called Newbie Marketing, and the static HTML tabs are these guys right here, these custom tabs that you can put in onto your page. And to get it, all you have to do really is just go up to your search bar at the top of your Facebook page and type in static HTML, and it'll be the first box that shows up. And just click that, and it's very, very simple. It'll just walk you through a few steps, and before you know it, you have your own custom tabs there that you can put onto your page. But what I want to show you is how you can use these tabs to post to groups. So let me kind of show you one here. Let me scroll down a little bit so I can get it on the screen. So after you have your tab loaded on your page, if you click it, it'll go to a screen that gives you your admin tab options, and you can either go to stats or settings, and what I want to go to is settings. So here's your settings page, and here's the kind of some cool things about the settings. You can put for the page source, you can put a URL in here. It can be redirect, an image, HTML, and you can see by this screen I've got an Aweber form that I'm redirecting people to. So now this is kind of the first part that I want to talk about. So as you can see, I've got an Aweber form here. So now I did a test a while back, and I just put in the URL address of the Aweber form, and I put it on a group post, and I sent it out, and it came back in my email service rejected because Facebook refused to accept the Aweber URL. So all I did here was I put in on the page source, I clicked the box for redirect, put the exact same address in this box, and hit save, and then I used the URL for the custom tab, which of course you can get at the top of your screen when you do it, and I put that in my blog or my group post, and it went through just fine. So the first tip is, if you have a URL that gets returned because Facebook blocks that link, then use the custom tab. Facebook is not going to reject one of their own URL addresses. So basically what's happening here is I'm getting the exact same result. When people go to my post, they're seeing click this link, and it's going to be a Facebook address that they click. When they click it, they're immediately going to be redirected to my Aweber form, which is where I wanted them to go in the first place. So it's a cool little trick that you can use to kind of get by some of the Facebook restrictions about what sort of post that you send to them. So I use this almost 100% of the time because I just don't have to worry about it. The other cool thing that you can do is here with the fan gate. I've got this one turned off because the promotion I was running, I wasn't going for Facebook likes. I was just trying to get people to opt into my sign up form, and then watch a video. But you can add in a fan gate, so you can turn this on and put a URL address in here, an image, and then let's see here, if I click, see if this will work. If I click well, let me click HTML. See, it'll open up a box, and then you can enter your code in here. For images, you can just like if you have a photo bucket like box saved or something, you can just put the URL address in here. And then basically what happens is when people go to your link that you're providing, they have to like your page before they get to see the information. So it's a cool way for you to get likes to your page. And I just happen to turn it off, but you can turn it on if you want. Man, somebody's really posting here. So those are just two quick little tips that you can use to get around some of the Facebook restrictions that come up when you post to group pages. And I would highly recommend that you do this, because I've been posting to groups using this strategy for a long time, and I've never had anything returned when I put in a Facebook link. So if you use the custom tabs, again, the big deal, in case you miss it, is just go up to the page source. You want to click this box here that says redirect, and then you just enter your address right in here, save the form, and then instead of using that, your old link, you're just going to use the Facebook custom tab link, and then people are going to be redirected to the page you want them to go to anyway, and Facebook loves it. So that's just a quick little bonus tip for posting the groups. I hope you have enjoyed this series of group posting, and thank you for watching.